I want to talk about something positive, something a bit more uplifting than what's going on presently in the world. There's a lot of negativity, a lot of just some dark stuff happening, you know. So recently I've been finding inspiration as I've done my work and done my shifts and tried to maintain positivity and optimism in these most difficult and challenging times, you know. Um, I've been listening to Mozart again, my old hero, the eternally optimistic Mozart. Um, Mozart for me is the greatest artist. He is the artist. He is the source of so much inspiration for me and has never let me down or failed me at any time. Perfected purity. That's Mozart. The clarinet concerto in A, for me, is the most divine piece that Mozart wrote, just for me. I don't often talk about my interest in music from the classical period, but this concerto is something that I listen to and will continue to listen to. In particular, the second movement. And it's not a cliche, it really isn't. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of Mozart's soul. It's one of the most profound and striking beauties I've ever encountered in my life. I first heard it when I was 12, going on 13, and the primary school I was in took us to the National Concert Hall in Dublin, and they played this second movement, and it changed my life. It completely opened my mind to brilliance and beauty and purity and fearlessness of not being afraid of the purity. There's nothing to fear in purity. It just is. The clarinet concerto in A. The second movement is in D, and the clarinet comes straight in. La 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 la. Gentle and sweet and tender and beautiful. And it's an example of Mozart's skill of composition, of the soloist and the orchestra doing the call and response. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's just unimaginably beautiful. It's painfully beautiful. It's sadness and ecstasy, joy at the same time. Mozart combined things. He combines the essence of humanity. You know, you're never alone with Mozart. There's no isolation. There's no lockdown when you're listening to Mozart. And from that stems everything, stems all creative flow, all creative energy. Instead of artists, doing this stuff because they're told to do it, and these expectations of, oh, this is my studio, and this is my, oh, da, 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 and I'm working on this, and I'm doing that, and I'm an artist, cut the shit, guys, listen to Mozart, study Mozart. It's all there. It's all there. The heart, the heart of why it is we do what we do. Mozart was dead at 35 and left over 600 works. Like a comet. He was like a comet. And those little phrases, those little moments in his music are there. The second movement of the clarinet concerto. I dare you to listen to it, to open your heart to the beauty of it. When the orchestra comes back in, and the balancing and the phrasing, it's just so beautiful. How blessed are we to have ears to listen to this divine purity.